Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome host of Fox and Friends Weekend, Army combat veteran and author of the upcoming book, American Crusade, Pete Hegseth.
Well, I'll be damned. Good morning. How we doing? When they asked me to speak at CPAC, I said I only do mornings. So I say greetings from Fox and Friends, from everyone on the curvy couch. We love you. I'm convinced I have the greatest assignment in television, which is to travel across the country and go to diners in the middle of nowhere and talk to the most amazing people in the country. It's amazing. I also want to ask you all, if you would, to turn around and wave to Fox Nation, who's streaming this entire event here at CPAC. Fox Nation, thank you. I love it. If you don't have Fox Nation, you got to get it. I'm telling you, as you know, we are in a culture war. And in a culture war, who controls the education and the information defines what the next generation learns and understands. Imagine what we're up against right now in the presidential election. Fox Nation has a new documentary out by Bret Baier. It's called The Unauthorized History of Socialism. You're not going to get that from Netflix, where Susan Rice is on the board and Barack Obama produces documentaries. You get the truth from people who believe in America, who believe in capitalism, who believe in freedom, individual liberty, the very things, rights endowed by a creator, not rights given by government. We have the best story to tell, the American story. But if we don't tell it, then we lose it. And so I'm not here to do a promo for Fox Nation. Well, maybe. But I am here to share that education and information to this generation, to the next generation, is how we keep our country free. You don't just win it at the ballot box. The miracle of 2016 is just that, an electoral miracle. And thank God we live in Donald Trump's America today. But the question of our moment is the question of whether or not 2016 was an electoral blip, a reflection of a society, of a political body still capable of going to the ballot box with enough numbers, but not capable of capturing a society and a culture that is completely overwhelmed by the left. Because as you know, everything the left touches, it destroys, utterly destroys. That's the question that we have in front of us in 2020. And it's been a reality a lot of us have woken up to. I've got a new book out. Now, let me preface it by saying, do you guys know Mark Steyn? Absolutely love Mark Steyn. I think he's my favorite. He wrote a book about 10 years ago called America Alone. It's an amazing book about how demographics and culture and everything the world faces centers around America being a beacon of freedom. Well, 4 years after that, he had to write a book called After America, because what he observed was so dramatic in what the left was trying to do to tear down America. Well, I'm not comparing myself to Mark Steyn because nobody can. But I'll tell you this. 4 years ago, I wrote a book called In the Arena. And it's about a Teddy Roosevelt speech from 1910. And it's about the ingredients that citizens need to keep our republic free. Because we're not a democracy, we're a republic. All right? What we need to do. And 4 years later, largely because of what Donald Trump has taught us, what he's exposed from the left, I said, I honestly have to write version 2. And it's called American Crusade. And it's coming out in May. I think we've got the cover up right there. And it's about what needs to happen as citizens to go even further. 1,000 years ago, Europe was effectively under threat from Islamic hordes. Crusaders painted a cross on their shield and went to Jerusalem to defend their faith, to defend their faith. It wasn't perfect, but without it, we would not have a Christian Europe today. 240 years ago, our founders screamed, "Give me liberty or give me death." Without those men, without that moment, we wouldn't have the American experiment that we're charged with keeping free today. And 4 years ago, a country rose up and said, "We're going to make America great again." We live in a similar moment. And let me tell you why. Because I'll make a confession this morning to this small group of friends. My name is Pete Hegseth, and I was almost a never-Trumper. Oh, you weren't? Get out of here. Some people saw it right away. And God bless you for seeing that. But a lot of people didn't, and didn't understand the existential moment we were in. We were used to the cozy Republican think tanks and the conservative talking points, and we were good at losing. We were very good at losing and feeling good about it. And then we looked around, we looked at the bull in the china shop that was Donald Trump, the break glass in case of war president, okay? And we realized this is not a debate about marginal tax rates. Should they be a little higher or a little bit lower? This is not a debate about do we tinker here or tinker there about policies. We are in a battle for the soul of America. This is not left. This is, do you love America or not? Do you believe in borders or do you want them open? Do you support your cops or not? Do you support the military or not? Are you for tax-paying citizens or are you for illegals? Are you for capitalism or do you want socialism? We are defending the soul of America. And that's what Donald Trump woke so many of us up to. You want to know who's really woke? It was those of us who woke up out of our slumber and realized that America was facing doom. And so what American Crusade is about, what our effort is about, is taking that fight to the next level. Yes, 2020 is going to be about MAGA hats versus Antifa, red hats versus black masks. That's what we're up against. 100%, the view of the future of this country. But at the same time, we have to go deeper. It's our educational institutions. It's our schools. If there's a place where conservatives need to take the fight, it is education, education, education. Because Democrats and leftists are poisoning the minds of the next generation. So today I'm signing this book at 9 o'clock in Chesapeake Bay if you want. But on May 19th, the next book, American Crusade, is coming out because not only do we need to fight for education and everything this country represents, but damn it, we better come out in November and re-elect the greatest president I've ever had the opportunity to live under, Donald J. Trump. God bless you guys. Thank you so much, CPAC. Thank you. Thank you.